guys. Hi guys.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all. Hey guys. Hey YouTube.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
I'm really about to go to college.
It's literally the start of something new. Today's Fried Chicken Wednesday. So today was my first day of class. And welcome back to my channel. Hey y'all. It feels so good to be 21. Hi y'all. Hi y'all. Big BSC and soon to be are in uncomfortable shoes. Hi y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Where do we even start? Where does the tea even begin? I tried to record this video like 3 times. First time, I ain't like what I was saying. I feel like I wasn't articulating my thoughts correctly. The second time, my makeup just looked absolutely horrible. Not that it looked any better right now. Let me just start off this video by saying, like, as y'all saw from the beginning of the video, like, I've been doing YouTube going on 9 years now. So it's not that I'm shy in front of the camera. It's not that I don't mind vlogging or editing or whatever comes with it. I don't like being perceived or judged in the way that I'm not. Because as y'all gonna hear, like, by me, you know, telling y'all whatever, I've always been just judged or perceived wrong, and that's just what it is. Yeah, I just wanted to start this video because I wanted to start getting back on YouTube. I wanted to start vlogging. It was a hobby for real, but it was something that I love to do, and it was something that, like, I noticed eased my stress, eased my anxiety, and it was just fun for me. Like, it was never a job. Like, you know, I can't move these edges too much, Joker crusty. But yeah, let's just get into the video. So like I said, if you been here for a minute, you know a lot of these things that I'm about to say. Like, y'all, a lot of people on YouTube is like, I feel like my most genuine audience. Y'all know a lot about me. Again, my name is Tiffany. I'm 25. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. A lot of people like say, oh, I'm from the east side of Atlanta, which is Decatur. My grandma lives on Carolyn Road. Like, literally half of that side of town is in Atlanta, half of it's in Decatur. Anyway, those are for the Atlanta haters. But yeah, I grew up in Decatur, Georgia. I went to Southwest DeKalb High School. Before I even get into all of that, because again, y'all know a lot about that too, I want to just start off with like my childhood, because me being an adult now, I realize like people don't understand how much your childhood affects like who you are. I'm gonna stop touching my hair. I lied. I won't. A lot of people don't know this. Actually, I was raised by a single father. You know, my parents went through a nasty divorce. Not gonna get into that. That's their business.
She was so nasty and so rude that I don't ever bring anybody around me like that.
So nasty.
And that's what happened.
So rude.
And when I was 13, actually, I had to choose who me and my little brother live with, and I chose my dad. I've always been a daddy's girl. You know, my mom was in my life, so like, not like that. I don't mean it like that, but like, it was just odd. I didn't know it at the moment or while I was living in it, but like, girls don't live with their daddy. If you know me and my daddy thinks these, baby, like this, you know, like, I don't play about my daddy. And so just to understand, like, my daddy is not gonna sugarcoat nothing. He's not gonna say nothing sweet to save your feelings. He's not gonna, you know what I'm saying, he's still very loving and caring, but that just translates into like how I am, you know what I'm saying. He was always real with us, always, you know. Now when I say little brother, a lot of people hate this. Well, he hates this. We're only like 18 or 19 months apart. My birthday is October of 1999. His is March of 2001. So less than 2 years. As real as my daddy was, this man might as well be the king. What T.I. comes to, the king of the South. Like, there's not nowhere that we can go that my daddy don't know nobody. But after he leave, he gonna know about 2, 3, 4 people. You know what I'm saying? He that's just the kind of guy that he is. There's not nothing that we can't do that I can't call my daddy and be like, daddy, like, he got somebody for every single thing that you need. He also kind of pushed me to be more so independent. I'm used to being around boys, used to be around sports, like, you know, whatever, but I see people see this outside exterior and like, it don't match. A lot of people also don't know, I explained it in one of my videos when I was in college, that my dad had like health issues in the past. So he was able to retire early. He started working fairly early. So when he got sick, he was able to retire. All of that translates into why I am the way I am and the things that I believe in. So elementary, middle school, like I said, it was kind of hard because, like, y'all see, I had a big forehead. Like, people picked on me for that. Like, you know, like, I was picked on for certain things. But like I said, I had my daddy at home telling me, like, don't let them fool you. Like, you might got a big forehead, but you still cute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just things that, like, I feel like were instilled in me kind of made me have tough skin and made me have a tough exterior. And, like, of course, like I said, things that I went through, because my daddy's health is a whole nother story, a whole nother segment in my life of things where, like, I was giving him a shot in his arm because he had kidney failure and kidney cancer. I had to give him a shot every night before he hooked up to this dialysis machine for 8 hours. I was in there with him, like, sanitizing, mask on, like, so it kind of exposed me to a lot. His mom, my grandma, who I was actually the closest with, this tattoo is in remembrance of her. She passed away waiting on the kidney transplant. So seeing him lose his mom very early kind of was like a thing for me, because like they were as close as we were, and I see how that affects him still to this day. I'm like, like, you know, and I love my grandma to death. Even though I was 8 when she passed away, like, I remember her very well. I've always been, in my eyes, this person, this little bitty adult in this little girl body, getting off the bus, making sure me and my brother ate, making sure we're okay, call my daddy, let him know we in the house, turn the alarm on, you know, things like that. So like I said, middle school and elementary school was kind of hard because it was a lot of transitioning. I was cheering. I did competitive cheer. If y'all didn't know that, I did competitive cheer all the way through high school, middle school, and high school. And I didn't realize I'm going to the competitions and all these other little girls got their mama doing their makeup. I did my own makeup. I did my own little sparkly wing liner. You know, I did my own hair, you know. But it was just one of those things and skills that I developed because I didn't have nobody to teach me, basically, like on YouTube. So translate into high school, like I said, people was on YouTube. My mom had moved back in states. She moved back to Atlanta, and we were hanging out a lot more. And I remember one of me and this girl that I used to be friends with, she took us to the beauty supply store, and she was like, y'all can get whatever y'all want, because she saw us always in her makeup and watching these videos of these girls on YouTube, and she was like, go get all this makeup. I remember at the time we spent like $100. Like, we thought that was so much money. We spent like $100, and we used to sit down and record the videos with the makeup that my mama bought me. That was just it for me. If you see the first video on my channel, like that's what I was doing. So I get to high school, went to the same middle school as the people that I went to high school with. So like all my friends I knew, like, y'all seen high school, y'all seen my high school career. Like, we had a ball. Like, I tell some people, like, the amount of fun we had at Southwest is neck and neck with the time we had at Tuskegee. Like, we had a ball. And I think just being able to, again, like, I'm 25, like my freshman year of high school was 10 years ago now. I was hanging out with folks older than me, talking to boys older than me, like, you know, like, I was having a ball, but I didn't realize at the time, like, I was kind of a little mean, you know. And I'm not saying that I would change anything about it, but I just thought, like, you can't sugarcoat things. How my daddy don't sugarcoat things with me. You can talk to people this way and they should be able to take it, you know. But that was on the rise of, like, I don't even really like this word, but like bullying and like cyberbullying, you know, like Instagram was taking off and all of that. And so it's just like, people didn't like me because they thought I was mean. People didn't like me because I thought I was all that. People didn't like me because of whatever, but everybody always thought, like, oh, everybody loved Tiff, like, everybody know Tiff. And like, it kind of caused me to put myself in a shell, because I'm like, okay, the smart people think I'm all that because I think I'm cute because my hair be done and my hair be da 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 da. Or then the cute girls be like, girl, we not going to class, we trying to go hang out with these boys. And I'm like, no, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, go to class, because I was trying to, you know. And so a lot of things happened in high school to me that just kind of dented my dented my confidence. I always say, like, the confidence that I had at 18, I wish I still had now, you know. A lot of people don't know I graduated 5th in my class. I graduated high school with a 4.0 GPA. Like, it was so many things in high school that, like, I almost achieved, or I almost got like that, to where when I went to college, I was like, I literally had a list. I was like, I want to do all of these things, and either we're gonna get them done or we're gonna get them done. Like, there was no choice. There was no way around it. But I also knew when I went to Tuskegee, I'm like, I'm not gonna be worried about making friends. I'm not gonna be worried about trying to be the coolest, trying to be the cutest, I just want to do me. Because like I said, high school was nothing but a bunch of followers, a bunch of really, like, people that was really just hating, to be honest. Because like I said, I had just got bullied elementary, slick, not really in middle school, but like, I got bullied in elementary school. But it was just like, I finally felt cute. Why y'all couldn't just let me be cute? Like, in high school is when I felt like I started to really find, like, how I like to do my hair, how I like to dress, kind of, because dressing in high school is kind of subjective. People didn't just realize, like, I felt like I had lost. Like, I didn't get Valor Sal because we had 2 of each. Like I said, I graduated 5th, so I just missed it. We had a Magnet Val and Sal and a General Val and Sal. I didn't win, like, Homecoming Queen. I ran for Miss 10th grade and Homecoming Queen. Didn't get that. Like, high school was just like And like I said, like my daddy had just retired, just was going on with all these health issues. People didn't understand what was going on with me either. They just, again, outside looking in. Had this boyfriend, he wasn't none. You know, it was just a lot for me. Boom. Fast forward to college, and this is where like I feel like a lot more people like jumped in. Like, again, doing YouTube before YouTube became cool, doing and making vlogs my freshman year of college, and people like, girl, you know, like, girl. And YouTube, again, Tuskegee is where my vlogs and stuff kind of took off, because like I started realizing, like, if you just plug in a little here, like plug in a little there of the school name, people will watch you. Not only are people watching, it's because when I went to school, I actually have a vlog of when I went to go visit Tuskegee. There were no vlogs of the dorm, what the day-to-day school life was about. Like, none of that was there, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, why not? Why don't I just do it? And that's really kind of vlogs took off, and like people were kind of, again, doing the same thing I feel like that they did to me in high school, like labeling me and try to make it seem like, oh, she thinks she all that, and I'm like, no, I don't think I'm nothing, quite frankly. And don't get me wrong, while I'm saying all this, even in middle school or high school, middle school is where I met some of my best friends in the 6th grade, like people that I'm like this with today. Jalen, Eris, Nia, like my friends back then are still my friends now. Even my friends that I met in college, my freshman year of college, some girls I cheered with, whatever, those are still, don't get me wrong, I'm just trying to highlight the negative, because people didn't really get to see the negative and why I really kind of took a step back, because stuff like that takes a toll on you. Anyway, so yeah, so like we vlogging, we doing all this freshman year of college, and college was college in itself. College, pre-nursing, during nursing, like I'm sure y'all know, like it was hell. Like not only because of COVID, on top of like COVID and all like the regular life things, you know what I'm saying? Like I was in a very toxic situationship my freshman year of college, and then got out of that, and I finally was like, oh, I can breathe again. Met one of my best friends through that, Reggie. But then get into another, it wasn't toxic at first, I ain't gonna lie. Both parties, both of us kind of made it toxic. And another disclaimer for this video, this is no shade, no tea with nobody, this is just my life story, again, disclaimer. But after that, like my sophomore year, got in a toxic, like I said, it wasn't toxic at first, but it turned to a toxic situationship with me, him, this girl, that girl, this boy, dude, this boy, that boy. Y'all know it's college, like all the way to the day I graduated. Do you hear me? Yeah, so that kind of took a toll on it. Looking back on it now, hindsight is 2020. It's whatever. Everybody say this, but you, again, you think you the anomaly, you think you the 1 in 1%, you think you this, you think you that. You shouldn't be trying to maintain this whole relationship in college. Like it's very not only distracting but emotionally exhausting. But don't get me wrong, like I gained a lot of good things out of that relationship. Like love his family, love them people that I met through him, like to death. Again, people that I'm still friends with to this day. But of course, in the midst of all that, like I was in a group with these group of girls, like trying to be friends with these group of girls, and like similar to like I was in high school, like some people, like I'm trying not to use words, but you, like when they say bring your friends closer and your enemies closer, them fools was hating on me and I ain't even know it, like plotting on me. Had no idea, child, like had no idea. And it was literally like one of the things that really hurt my feelings the most, I would say, in college, like losing like friends, because like I said, I had been friends with some people since 6th grade, like, and of course most of them were boys, and so it's easier, I feel like personally, maintain relationships with friends that are boys, because they non-catty, not petty. It's just easier to tell me whatever. But like the friends that I had that were girls back home, you know, it was easy to maintain those friendships. And of course, some of us went to college together, so I was like, we still friends. I'm like, why are these girls treating me like that? Like, why are they tripping? Like, why are they acting like I'm the big bad wolf and I'm not? Come to find out, that's going to be a narrative. That's just that. I just come to terms that like I'm misunderstood when it comes to friendships with girls. It's hard to keep it real with us. Don't get me wrong. It's hard to take the emotions out of things. It's hard for when we get mad, a lot of people don't think logically. Me, y'all gotta think like I was raised by a man. So I take all the emotions out and I look at the facts, and I look at things like it is what it is. And so these were just petty, catty girls. I was trying to figure out, I'm like, are these my real friends? Like, are these not? That took a real toll on me. And then like we all had the same major. So it's like, bitch, why is you in competition with me? Like we all doing the same thing. Like, what grade did you get on your test? Did Dr. so-and-so ask you to do this for her? Well, she asked me to do this for her. And I was like, so I finally didn't remove myself from it, sadly, till like my senior year, because we would fall out. I would give them another chance. We would fall out. They would say sorry, Tiff, because every time something happened, it was always Tiff's fault. Whatever. It just, you know, and nursing school in itself was exhausting. Like, y'all, like, that was probably the hardest thing I've ever did. Test after test, waking up early to go to clinical. COVID happened, so we on Zoom, and this is rushed, but then this is canceled, but then we don't have the clinical experience, but you need to do this clinical virtually, and you still need to know how to do it again in real life. And I'm like, this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. This makes it absolute. This is nuts. Y'all are nuts. Like, oh my gosh. Not only, like I said, all of that socially with the toxic situationships, plural, toxic friendships, plural. I'm still trying to maintain everything I wanted to do academic wise. I'm trying to maintain everything that I wanted to do socially, because like I said, my foot was on Tuskegee neck. Like, I was like, I want to come in, I want to cheer, I want to pledge, I want to graduate, I want to be involved, I want to do this, I want that, like, and like, you know what I'm saying, I met some of my best friends. I've also just come to terms with my circle is small, but my circle is full of small, loyal people. Loyal people that understand me, loyal people that understand that I'm very layered. Like, I'm like an onion. You peel back another and you be like, damn, this girl had what? Like, I can relate to so many people from so many walks of life if people just gave me the genuine chance. But like I said, I met one of my best friends, Kaylee. We cheered together. Like, that's still my girl to this day. Crossing, I met some of my best friends, my line sisters, Shay. Like, it's just like, got to just develop so many relationships with people that I'm like, of course, hindsight is 2020. Looking back on it now, the good outweighed the bad. It was there. I had to give it a chance. I had to let my guard down and give people a chance. Now, don't get me wrong. Every time the guard was let down, something happened. But I also gained so many beautiful experiences at the same time, you know? And I felt like once I graduated, and of course, like, studying for the NCLEX, and we can do a whole nother video needs to be done on like my nursing journey and like where I am now, from like my first big girl job to my second job, and now I'm on my third job, really trying to go on my fourth job. I'm traveling now as like a travel nurse. I'm traveling in real life. Like I said, I was raised by a single father. There was no traveling besides what we was doing for my competitive cheerleading. I'd have been to Orlando so many times. If people really understood where I come from, and that's really the main idea, I don't know another word, this video, like, before I get back vlogging, before I get back just, you know, uploading vlogs, I feel like y'all deserve the decency for me to just explain myself, to be like, you know, like, I did dip out. Like, I exited stage left, actually. Like, I was just tired of people watching these videos and then trying to put two and two together in real life. Because don't get me wrong, I'm never gonna be one of them type of people that be like, oh, it's so mysterious. I got a cute face. First of all, if we use social media for what it was just supposed to be used for, instead of trying to put, like, be nosy and look at people's life and see what people doing, if you just literally, like, just sit back and watch, like, just watch. And if you like it, like it. If you don't watch. But like, I feel like people were judging me, people, like, because of course I was in so close quarters with like people I went to school with, people, you know, like, I don't even live in Atlanta no more. A lot of people don't even know that. But it's just like, if you just sit back and watch on Instagram and just be what that's supposed to be. But I felt like I deserved the people who really love me and support me and really watch or like what I do. I feel like I deserved an explanation to y'all, because I was like, I tried to upload my little birthday vlog and y'all was like, girl, what is this? Like, what is that? What is that? Like, when we went to St. Lucia. And it's like, there's some things that I will explicitly say it is what it is and it is what it ain't, but then there's also some things to where I'm like, you know, there's nothing to be said. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's going on. Like, if you looking hard enough, you can find it. I ain't never just been so good at hiding stuff. Going into 2025, I was just like, I want to start doing what I want to do for me and not allowing people to control my thoughts or control my mind, or just, you know, have these secret inputs on what I'm doing. But I love doing YouTube before influencer became a thing. I love talking on here and running my mouth and doing my makeup before that was a thing. Like, if y'all saw, like, the whole purpose of the beginning of this video was to show y'all like my growth and my change, and it's just like, I'm back. you know? And I'm not saying I'm gonna do a video every week, but I want to come back and start posting on YouTube more. I have a few vlogs that I want to post, but I feel like I can't post them without just saying like I'm sorry to y'all, like I'm sorry to my audience, you know? But I also, as much as an apology that it is, this is for the people that don't understand. Like, I never had nothing handed to me, never had nothing made. I did makeup in college to get me through college. My daddy wasn't paying my rent. I bought a car just so I could give my little brother my old car because he totaled his car. That's just the type of person that I am. And not to say that, again, y'all need to know all these things, but I just got tired of people saying one thing or like, you know, like, it was annoying. Me, Tiffany, even Tiffy, the brand, my name, me, real people go through real things. I want to be motivation to the girls who really want to go get it and really want to work hard and earn, because it's so much better when you earned it. It's so much better when you really just I want to come back slowly but surely. Follow me on TikTok too, because that's where I be. I've been in my TikTok bag lately. Like, if you want to see how like I curl my hair and cut this exact hair, go look on TikTok. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say hey to y'all and kind of reintroduce myself for the girls who didn't know. Go back and watch some of my videos. It's a little cringy for me, but like that'll make a lot more things make sense. Like I said, from high school to now. Was I cursing a lot in them videos in high school? Yes, I apologize. That's not who I'm trying to be anymore. But like, you know, like, yeah. So I have a few vlogs up that should be uploaded soon after this. So let's just, you know, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, and welcome back. Bye, y'all.